Do you think you're an old soul, or do you think it's from watching? Like, what kind of music when you first came out?
I'm more of a young thug. Go ahead.
A young thug, okay? Because like I grew up on Motown music, the Four Tops, Temptations. So when you first came out, I was like, yes, finally that feeling, that happy feeling again. Do you think it's deep in your soul, or something were you raised on that kind of music, or?
Well, there's no rules in music, right? But for me, I have rules. For me, it's like I got to make sure that people feel something. They feel a certain emotion. 24 Karat Magic. I just want people to party and get on the dance floor. So I'm not trying to. I'm not going to sing "I'll Catch a Grenade for You" or something heavier. I just want everyone to have a good time and feel just as fabulous as I do.
Can I share one quick story with you? Your Uptown
Funk. Next question.
No. Move on.
What were you thinking?
My now 4-year-old nephew, last year when he was 3, he had the pacifier in his mouth for too long that he has a lisp now.
Okay.
And he loves Uptown Funk You Up, but the problem is he has Uptown F You Up.
No.
So we videoed him, and we made him do it over and over and over again. And I'm telling you, it made us laugh.
You're sick for that,
We are sick because the poor little he doesn't know why we're laughing, and if he did it with with the shoulder shrug, he Uptown F You Up, and he lean in, and he has no idea what he's even saying.
It's so weird how we don't think about those kind of things. Even we don't think about that until it's out, and then all of a sudden these kids are singing, and it doesn't sound like what you think. Even 24 Karat Magic, everyone's saying head to toe soul player, and it's not the lyric; it's head to toe soul player.
Oh.
Soul or so?
It's
or
so S-O.
Okay. Because it sounded the same to me when you just explained
But everybody's tweeting me soul, and I'm like, yo,
that's not the word.
That's not it. And that sounds really corny. Please don't think that that's it. I'm not saying I'm a soul player and I'm hanging out with Shaft.
I love that. Oh, but the video, though, for 24 Karat Magic does give you that Shaft kind of vibe. I love all the retro. It seems like there's a little bit of a piece of every kind of decade from the 50s on, fashion-wise.
Sure. I'll take it. I'll take it.
Did you just go in like the dressing area where they get all the costumes and things and go, yes,
costumes? No way. That's for my personal closet.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, well, tell us more about that.
In the silk section.
Sorry, soul player.
Damn it.
We also heard you say, Bruno, that it's cool that you want people to listen to the whole record, like listen to the thing all the way through, get the whole feel of it, which is kind of a neat process. Where in this day where it's like all downloads and digital singles and if you listen to the whole experience, it's going to be a different journey, right?
Yeah, because there was a vision behind this album. There was this. I saw my band. I saw the silk. I saw the gold, and I want people to see the whole movie. I don't want them to just watch the beginning. And here's a little piece of the middle. It's the whole movie.
Right.
You got a Dodgers hat on, and I'm from Los Angeles, so I'm feeling that hat. But now we have Cubs and Indians in the World Series, so who are you going for? Have you picked a side?
The last interview I did, I said I want the Cubs to win. So this interview, I say I want Cleveland.
Just to mess with people?
Just to mess with people. Be like, what is he doing? What's he on?
Please tell me that you do that, though, because you do. How many interviews have you done the most in a single day? Because they really run you through a lot.
I've done a lot, but it's all good. The fact that people want to talk about my music is exciting.
But do you think, like, if I hit 30 today, then that's my all-time high of, interviews I've done?
Maybe I used to do a lot before. But now I'm kind of, the man, and I'm popping on Twitter.
Yeah.
So,
And you're a soul player.
You make your own rules now, right?
Now, why did I even bring that story?
Do you say, like, there are 12 interviews that I will do a day and then no more? Because it's so exhausting. Think about it. We're all fresh because you're coming in here. We're excited to see you. But you've already done probably several this morning, and you have lots this afternoon.
I did one. I'm fresh. I'm excited. Look at me.
Yeah.
I think you have more energy than we do. We're like,
but just think about it. A lot of people are like, oh, it's so easy. You get that song out there, whatever. But you guys really put in the work. You talk to a lot of people.
Yeah, I want everyone to know that this album's coming out, and I'm excited about it. So I'm going to try to spread the word.
And we love that you come to radio, too, because a lot of people are like, oh, radio, it's dying. No, it's more people listen to radio than watch TV.
Yeah, listen, there would be no Super Bowls, there would be no Saturday Night Live if it wasn't for the radio. So I appreciate all of you. Thank you so much.
That's awesome.
On that note, peace out.
I'm out.
What's the hat budget, by the way, on your tour? Because your hats are on point.
Yo, my hats are insane. Ain't nobody messing with my hats.
How many hats do you own? Because I've never seen you wear the same hat.
How many hats do I don't know.
Hundreds?
You know what it is? I wish I could just rock the hair like that, but I don't have the Bon Jovi like you got.
This is not Bon Jovi shit.
yesterday.
What is
out
this? Is not
right
Bon
now.
Jovi.
Yeah.
What are you
He's Bon
talking
Jovi'd
about?
out. See, I have curly hair.
Right.
And if one curl's out of place, I look like a maniac. So it's easier for me to just throw a hat on.
That's why I threw a hat on today, because I didn't feel like washing my hair. So I was like,
man,
throw a hat
you
on.
don't understand the struggle.
Yeah.
Wow, I just got called Bon Jovi by Bruno Mars.
In the best
I'm
way.
out.
It's a
good thing.
In the best way.
Monk gets insulted. Every celebrity that comes in here, Taylor Swift called you saucy.
Yeah,
Now Bruno Mars
Well, it's
compares
because
you
he's
to Bon
kind of an
Jovi.
ass, right?
He is.
So it's
But I was
easy.
being-
You
trying
get
to
the vibe
compliment
from
his
him,
hot
right? Like he's
collection.
kind of like douchey.
He's got like this ass vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm just joking.
Wow.
I'm
Now
jo-
an ass.
They set me up.
I
They
know.
said I had to.
No.
It's all right, soul player. I got you.
Here we go again.
You're gonna be sorry you brought that up. You'll never hear the
I
end of
really
it.
am.
We wanted to talk about your boys for a second too, because I just love Philip, big fan,
Yeah.
and I love his glasses. So
Yeah.
mention that to him. Just a talented group of guys that you're with all the time.
I mean, that's what it's about. For me, I have to have fun doing this. What's the point? So the fact that I get to surround myself with my friends and we get to travel the world and play these songs every night, it can get tiring, But if you're with your guys, it's a party every night.
Do you still have that moment, Bruno? I mean, obviously you've been a successful superstar for so long, but is there still that moment, like before a show or after a show, where you go, "Damn, this is still sick," and it just still gets me every time?
Every time.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be doing it if the moment I'm not having fun is the moment I'm out, and I'll be somewhere else. And I'll get to talk to Bon Jovi over here.
This is like my favorite thing right now. I love it.
I noticed on Twitter you kind of lay low. You haven't been in any Twitter feuds, which a lot of people get into Twitter feuds, like the one with the Chainsmokers recently, and then your boy Mark Ronson was kind of brought into it.
I don't know. I mean, I left that in high school, right? Like,
Yes.
don't you leave that kind of like attitude in high school? I ain't got no time for that.
Right?
You're busy tweeting about Narcos, by the way.
Yeah, exactly.
How good was that season?
Right? Like, I'm going to
Holy
spread
cow.
the love on some stuff that's great in the world and try to be a tastemaker, not some mean girl.
It's true, though. And it's
Yeah.
easy for people to do because your phone's right there in your hand. You see something, they say something snarky, and then you just like go right after them.
Oh, trust me, sometimes I have to bite my tongue because a lot of people think they could just say whatever they want, and that's the beauty of.
I wish you bit your tongue today.
I know my bad. But what's the point? What's the point?
Yeah.
It don't get nobody nowhere, and there's some real problems going on in the world. What are we really talking about? Mm-hmm. But let's talk about Narcos.
How good? Now, do you binge watch? Did you bang it out in one day?
One weekend.
Oh, yeah. I did the same
How'd you
thing.
have
It's
time
so
for that?
good because it's good. It goes by fast. You get
Because
involved.
I would come home. I would come home from the studio and just let me play one episode or maybe two episodes.
Yeah, you can't.
And then I'm on episode 9.
Yeah.
And then it's like 3 a.m. and you're
Yeah.
like, oh man,
What
just
am I
gonna keep going.
doing?
Yeah, who am I? I'm a monster.
You probably don't have a ton of time to watch TV, right? That's probably one of your hot shows.
No, surprisingly, I had some time.
Really?
Because it's so hard for me to take my mind off of music, especially coming home from the studio. So if I can land a good show that like doesn't let me think about music, I'm happy.
Stranger Things? Did you watch Stranger Things?
Killed that. That was
That was an
quick.
easy
Yeah,
one.
that was like in one day,
6
too.
episodes.
That was a
Yeah.
one-day thing. Stranger Things was the show.
What's the weirdest place you've been inspired to write music? Or I just picture you say you're so musical, you can't stop thinking about music. Maybe you leave the studio, you're like, I need to grab a coffee real quick, maybe a Starbucks, and the barista inspires some song that we don't know about.
I was in a porta potty once, and a little song called Grenade came out.
That's where you
Such
dropped
a
it.
bad joke.
I set you up for that one.
Yeah.
No, it can happen anywhere. It can happen anywhere.
It's just interesting to see because we talked to a bunch of different artists and you imagine there's some sort of like strategy where you have to sit down or you have a specific place you feel safe and comfortable where you want to write and you light candles and you got whatever, you know what I mean? To get you in the mood.
I mean, I wish it. I wish.
She's like,
I have no idea when it's going to happen. I just hope that I'll be able to put it down on paper.
And we just hope it keeps happening.
Thank you, man. Appreciate you.
Pop, it's showtime. Showtime. Guess who's back again? Oh, they don't know. Oh, they don't know. I bet they know as soon as we walk in. I'm wearing Cuban links, designer mix, Inglewood's finest shoes. Don't look too hard. y'all might hurt yourself. Known to give the color red the blues. Woo, shit. I'm a dangerous man with some money in my pocket. Keep up. So many pretty girls around me and they're waking up the rocket. Keep up. Why you mad? Fix your face. Ain't my fault they all be jocking. Keep up. Players only. Come on, put your pinky rings up to the moon. Girls, what y'all trying to do? 24 karat magic in the air. Head to toe, so player. Look out. Ready for everybody. Bad bitches and your ugly ass friends. I cannot preach, I cannot preach. I gotta show them how a pimp get it in. First, take your sip, do your dip, spend your money like money ain't shit. Ooh, ooh. Got to blame it on Jesus. They ain't ready for me. I'm a dangerous man with some money in my pocket. Keep up. So many pretty girls around me and they're waking up the rocket. Keep up. Why you mad? Fix your face. Ain't my fault they all be jocking. Keep up. Players only. Come on, put your pinky rings up to the moon. What y'all trying to do? 24 karat magic in the air. Head to toe, so player. Look out. Ready for everybody.